Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with Mixed Media Mayhem, which is a hop that a group of crafters do every Friday. And then the last Friday of the month, they welcome others to join them. And so this is the sketch, and that is where it came from, or the layout. I'm not going to try and read that because I have a feeling I would butcher it. It's got a gorgeous diagonal line of mixed media. So I have my Delusions and a couple of Distress Oxide sprays and a Distress ink and another Distress Oxide and an ink pad. So that is my way of mixed media-ing this up. I'm going to use this Maggie Holmes Sunny Days collection. And I just thought that I could use a base page from here as well as some scraps. And here's the picture that I am going to scrapbook, and that is my grandma in the middle and my two kids and my sister's two kids. And we have a picture just like this from when they were little, like babies. And I believe they are 11 and 18 or maybe 10 and 17. Somewhere in that ballpark in these pictures. So she has this cut file like a brick. I don't have cut files and my Cricut is kind of not happening right now. So we're going to make that work. And then she's got some twine or ribbon, or not ribbon. I did that yesterday. Twine or thread that's kind of looped up down there. So we're going to make that work too. So I've got my papers, my inks, and this layout. So let's see how it goes. So I start with this paper from the Maggie Holmes paper pad. And it's got little light pink and gold circles on it. And I think they're so cute. And I wanted something with a little pattern in it. Just because, well, one, I have packed away my white cardstock and I only have so much left. And so I was trying to be creative in ways. I could totally go to the store and buy some more. I could go over to my mom's where I have put my packed box and get it out. But, you know, I just thought I would try and use up some papers from these paper pads. Now, this is spun sugar distress oxide that I inked, or I smushed down into a piece of plastic, and then I added a little water to give it some more flow. And so it's not very bright, and in the end you can only see a little of it, but I was just looking for different colors. And so then I added some picked raspberry, and now I'm going to add some Avena coral. I'm just using the packaging technique and kind of making it go. For the most part, I am also keeping that diagonal. Hers kind of comes to a point at the top left corner and gets a little wider at the main part, but I just really kind of took the ink and pushed it around to where I wanted it to have some coverage and left that gap in the middle because that's where the picture is going to go. And then I took this Delusion shimmer spray in bubblegum pink and just tapped it out so that it would give that extra. There in her layout, there are little black dots and stars. And I was kind of trying to do more monochrome with the pink. So I added the pink splatters instead. And then I took a scrap from the paper pad. So I have accomplished my goal and created or used a scrap. And since I did not have a cut file and my Cricut is unplugged and not as easy to get to right now, we're moving and we're kind of in the middle of it all, I decided I would pull a stencil out and ink through with the right persimmon Distressing by Tim Holtz. And this is a floral stencil. I had to think of the word, guys. Wow. This is a floral stencil by Obed Marshall from the Buenos Dias collection. And so I just ink through that and kind of make sure that I finish out some of the flowers And you can see it really well in person, and in spots you can see it on here, but in person it is definitely shows the florals over there. So that's my answer to not having a cut file. I probably could have jerry-rigged something, but I just thought that using the stencil would really give me that same pop. I could have done it in a darker color, but like I said, I'm pretty much sticking to monochrome. I do add a little white, gold, and black, but other than that, this entire layout is just the pinks, which is fitting. My grandma's favorite color is pink, and anything that shines and shimmers. So what I did was pulled out my bag of florals. And so I've pulled what I want to use and put it over there on a piece of acetate. And I believe every one of these came from the Crafter's Square, which is a dollar store, except for a couple of those smaller ones on the bottom part of that little piece of acetate that I've got them on. Those are from Hobby Lobby. So I put this one's big floral and cut it in half, really because I just wanted coverage from the top of the picture to the bottom where you see it sticking out there. I just wanted to have a floral coverage. So if there's holes and gaps right there where the flowers don't overlap, that way there's a floral peeking out from behind there. And when I'm done, you can see like the middle of that one flower, so you can tell that that's what's going on, is that there's flowers under there. So I just take these flowers and just tuck the flat ones in, and then use the ones that are a little puffier to add the dimension that I want around. And she has, I'm assuming I don't know why I assume that. The person who created this layout has it pretty much on the left side, and then it comes around and kind of cups under the bottom left of the picture. And mine is more over on the side. I do add these up on the top part that I've just added. And I love that white one with the gold. I thought that would add a little extra pop, and, give you a little break from all that shiny, fabulous pink. And then the other bright pink one that is on a little on top of the white, I put some fun foam. Nope, not fun foam. I just put some foam that's kind of thin behind there, so it would be just tall enough to sit flat on top of that puffy white and gold flower. And it's overlapping the picture, covering like some junk that's on the little table sitting next to where the kids are. So my kids are on the left. My sister's kids are on the right. And my grandmother had come into town. She had just moved to Texas in 2017. And so we talked her into coming back to Kentucky for a visit in 2018, and then again in 2019. And that was this trip. And it was her last time in Kentucky. Not that we knew that at the time. And so I'm super grateful that we got this picture. My mom has this picture of the boys were just months old, like, I don't know, 6 months or something old. And the girls would have been like 7 or 8. And because our girls and our boys are the same age. And so we have a picture pretty much just like this of her holding the little babies in her arms and the girls standing behind her. So I love that. And I will probably, even though this is in the 2019 chronological book, I may add a facing page with that picture if I can find it. It's my mom's, so I'll have to see if I can find a copy of that. So anyway, while I was yammering, I put that string down, or it's twine from Hobby Lobby, and I just used the hot pink and white, and I just kind of twined it around. I just kind of looped it around, and then put a little bit of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive on there. And I did Nuvo Deluxe all of those florals because it's on Mixed Media. And I definitely want to do that. And then I pulled out my stickles because there's like this black splattering of dots and stars all over. And I wanted to do that. And since I already have the gold in those little dots as well as around some of those florals, I decided to use gold shiny stickles. And I just kind of scatter them all over, little dots, bigger dots, just kind of a hodgepodge, no specific patterns or anything. And then I pull out these Sticko Gold Shiny, which is exactly like the glittery stickles, to put my title down here at the bottom. She's got this really pretty cursive title at the bottom, and I love that. But I decided to pull these Sticko Shiny Glittery Gold ones out, and my grandma always would make comments about how she was so grateful that that we were hers, and so she would always say, "I'm so grateful you're mine." So I decided that that would be what I wanted to title this. I wanted something kind of short and sweet, that was fitting for the picture and everything, and these are definitely hers. So titling the page "Mine" was pretty fitting. And in the layout that we're scrap lifting, she has a really gorgeous black, just solid black butterfly, and well, with white, and it's so pretty. And so I found this one is also from Crafter's Square, so it's a dollar store, and I just added it right above a little word phrase that says, "To know me is to love, love, love me." Well, it says, "To know you is to love you." And then where she has what I'm guessing might be stamped out words in the top left going diagonally down, that says something in a different language. So I don't know what it says. I found these little words that go with that little "to know you" phrase, and it says faith, hope, and love, and has little hearts on it, and it's in what pink, and I thought that would be fitting and work. I was going to stamp there, but the word stamps that I have that I like to use weren't really fitting of this layout. So, and I am going to apologize for the shadowy head. I have, like I said, we're moving, and the lamp that helps cancel that out on my left side is no longer. It's been backed away, and so I think I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering. I hate when it my whole entire head is covering the whole layout. So anyway, I get this zig pin out, and she has done a little sketch around the outside of her layout as well. So I got my zig pin and did the same. And I had also added some black enamel accents from Ranger in some different little polka dotty places, just like with the gold, kind of super random. So there's the blog spot where this came from, and there it is one more time, and then I'm going to show you the up close pictures. These were posted today, and I almost forgot. And I love these Mixed Media Mayhems because it just encourages me to try something new, and to think outside the box, which is what I feel like I did. So please go below in the comments, and not the comments, you all. Well, please go there and say something. That'd be fabulous. I love it when people comment. But in the description box is what I meant. And that is where all of the links for all of the awesome creatives who are following along will be. And see, there's the stamping or the inking. You can see it really well through that stencil. So I hope you'll go below and hop along and maybe even give this layout a try. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow for the next May I Scrap Lift You. And I hope you all have a great night. So love the ones you love, and happy scrapping.